Untitled Chapter, and today I will be doing a reading for Aries, okay, for the coming week. So this is for any placements of Aries you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I used Radleigh Valentine tarot deck. I'll also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, let's get into your cards. Okay. So, first set comprised of the Queen of Summer pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening quickly, or they're happening in the future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to come to pass. It's definitely going to happen, right? The Queen of Summer is talking about loving. No, the Queen of Summer is a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Is this who you are, or is this who you're attracting? Utilize your intuition for that, please. Now, whatever it is that you're someone you're dealing with cares for something a lot, maybe a bit too much, and so that is why it is time for them or you to sit down and review the past and the present in order to plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others, right? And letting people have a little leeway about what they want to create or co-create in their life, right? It's not because you want it to be this way that they will go along and make it happen. Nah, not all the time. Now the next card is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is Virgo energy. Okay, it talks of find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Yeah. This is basically saying that you should, you're not the person I'm reading for, okay, should take some time off from society, go within, figure things out for themselves, and then, and use that to better their circumstance. Okay? Now, the next card is the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring is a very innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Yeah, so I don't know if this is the same person as a Hierophant. It could be, or it could be someone different. If this is the same person, alright, what was I going to say? This is the same person. They are willing to assist you in more than just teaching you stuff. If this is more like the Hermit, I feel like they will only be interested in teaching you stuff, not necessarily opening doorways. I don't know why that came to my mind, but that just did, so it's probably what my angels and guides want me to mention. So be mindful, okay? If it's the Hermit, don't expect any preferential treatment, but if it's the King of Spring, expect just a little, right? Expect a little, not a lot, just a tad. Now, the next set, the second set, starts with the Ace of Spring, which talks about it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Well, I guess it's amazing career opportunities surrounded by folks, because, I mean, this fairy is surrounded by butterflies, a bird, and a rabbit, as well as those moths or butterflies. 2 different types of butterflies surrounded by plants, trees, foliage, a lake. I mean, this is very busy for a card, right? So I guess this whole new idea that is coming, okay, is going to be more in alignment with others, is what I'm picking up on. Then you have the Ten of Summer. Now, the Ten of Summer is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. This is the emotional fulfillment, the Ten of Cups. Right? So summer represents cups, spring represents wands, autumn represents pentacles, and swords represents winter, or winter represents swords. Right? So now we have the Three of Autumn, which is the Three of Pentacles, which talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. That is definitely happening. When you are emotionally set, when you are ready, when you are emotionally fulfilled, you will then attract a Three of Autumn or Three of Pentacles, because you are already in the vibration that you need to be in order to attract to you that which you want, that which will make you happy. Ultimate. Okay. Yeah. Next, we have the Ego card. The Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck. It says, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on your material items, getting caught up in fear or worry. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, I get it. For those of you who haven't heard me say it, when I say yeah man, it's like in the Usher song, that's my sign that I'm on the right path. I'm saying the right things, right? So we're back in the club and my body's rocking from side to side, side to side. Thank God the week is done. I feel like a zombie going back to life, back to life. Hands up. I have to get back to the reading. So, yes. Why are you having... What's the impression of being trapped? I feel like you might be placing too much importance on material items. Yeah. You start with an action with this Ace of Spring, then it's full of manifested emotions with the Ten of Summer, which is Ten of Cups, which allows you to tap into the Three of Autumn, which is Three of Pentacles, which is work in progress. So maybe you feel trapped by the work in progress. You don't feel like there's enough movement. There's not forward movement in this working process, right? Yeah. Then we have the Six of Spring. Now the Six of Spring says, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Yeah, so you might feel a little stuck in this present moment, in this thing that you're working on, because you don't see enough movement in it, but this is basically telling you that there is movement, that the forward movement is going to show itself, and I think you won't notice it until it's like, falls on your lap, right? Until there's an actual manifestation of the materialization, until there's a manifestation of what it is you want, you won't believe that it's already happened. Basically is what I'm saying. Now, the next card is the Emperor, which is smacking you. The image that I just got was that this card was smacking you silly and saying, doofus, wake up, okay? Yes, it is coming to fruition. You are going to get all of what you want, and then some. All you need to do is trust in the process, okay? Trust me, it's coming, is what what I'm hearing. Trust the process. Now the second set, alright, it starts off with the Empress pointing towards the right, which is awesome because we have the Emperor and the Empress, so we have divine counterparts here. Maybe someone is coming in, but this card is pointing towards the left, and to me, cards pointing towards the left mean that they happen in the past or they're happening super slowly, like on rewind. Let's say super slowly. Yeah, super slowly. Now, for those for whom this has happened already in the past, you were able to take action and be creative, which allowed for success and luxury to come into your life. For those for whom this hasn't happened yet, you might be taking your sweet time being creative, right? Now the next card is the Unity card. Now the Unity card talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yeah. This is the Hierophant, the Hierophant in this deck, which is Taurus energy. Yeah. Next you have the Magician. Well, actually, so you are comparing what you used to do with what you're doing now as the Empress, and you're like, dang, this is what I want, and so you're deciding to continue doing what you used to do in the Empress mode, and you're like, oh hell yeah, yeah, now I'm the Magician of my life. Excuse my French. It's actually not French, but excuse my wordage. So, yeah, you are becoming the magician of your life, right? So, the Magician, it says you can do anything, taking charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Look, yeah, you are on the right path, and just the first sign that you are on the right path is going to be the Ace of Autumn. Now, the Ace of Autumn talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a habit change in your career. Yes, things are definitely moving in your favor. Now, I don't know why. What was that voice? What was that voice? Don't mind me. Don't mind. Silly old me. Now, for the fourth set, okay, you have the Eight of Autumn. Now, the Eight of Autumn talks of going back to school and doing more research before proceeding. So, going back to school in the form of seminars or apprenticeships, as well as going back to, like a physical school, going back, right? It says excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So, I feel like this Ace of Autumn is going to be the beginning of a concept that is going to come to you about how you can make more moolah. And in order to tap into that new idea, I feel like you're going to need to go back to school and figure out what you have to do, because you see this as a long-term project, something that you can work on for years and years to come, probably even after you retire, right? Then you have the Ten of Autumn. Now, the Ten of Autumn talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, well, I feel like because you went back to school to learn more about what you are currently into, what you currently see yourself doing for a long period of time, it will give you a very, very big return on your investment. Radleigh. That big return on your investment to others might seem like the Prince of Winter, which would be the Prince of Swords. And the Prince of Swords is very quick, very movemented, very charge first, ask questions later, chop stuff up first and ask questions later, right? So the Prince of Winter is an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. It says, seek out intellectual solutions to your problems and need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So I feel like you have been planning and plotting this for a while now, though I feel like the people around you, you might be, like, they might think that you're like a Prince of Winter, aka Knight of Winter, Knight of Swords. Alright? In which case, I feel like you are going to surprise them a lot, because they're not expecting this. What did I say? You're going to surprise them a lot because they're not expecting this, because you kept this secret. You didn't tell them all of this. You didn't tell them about this. Because the Moon card talks of powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yep. The Moon is also about secrecy. It's also about keeping things hidden. Yeah, so they will be surprised because you kept that a secret for a very long time. So, my gorgeous Aries, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!